My only child.
As she speaks, with Jones standing just a few feet away, it apparently becomes too much for Willie Sr. to take.
It's been so hard.
In the pursuit of justice, the courtroom is often considered the ultimate battleground. But what happens when the scales of justice tip and the predators become the prey? Prepare to witness the unthinkable. The moment when killers, once feared and untouchable, find themselves on the receiving end of retribution. In a world where the law reigns supreme, some victims refuse to remain silent. They refuse to let their voices be drowned out by the roar of the gallery. And when the opportunity arises, they strike back with a force even the most hardened criminals couldn't anticipate. From shocking ambushes to daring acts of defiance, justice takes on a whole new meaning as killers find themselves facing the wrath of those they once preyed upon. Welcome to the battleground, where the hunter becomes the hunted. Welcome to Killers Getting Attacked in Court. Let's dive in. Payton Gendron. Payton Gendron's name etched itself into the annals of infamy on a tragic day at a Tops Friendly Market in New York. As the grim reality of his actions unfolded in court, the bereaved families of his victims seized the opportunity to confront him with raw, unfiltered emotion. One after another, the devastated loved ones stepped forward, their voices trembling with grief and anger. They painted a vivid picture of the lives Payton had callously extinguished and the irreparable voids he had left behind.
You will never see the light of day as a free man ever again. It is the judgment of this court for your conviction under the first count of the indictment, a domestic act of terrorism motivated by hate in the first degree, an A1 felony, that you be sentenced to life imprisonment without parole.
But apologies couldn't soothe the wounds inflicted by Payton's hate-fueled rampage.
Man, you don't know a damn thing about black people. We're human. We like our kids to go to school. We love our kids. We're never going to no people.
In the courtroom's charged atmosphere, a supposed family member erupted in fury, his outburst a visceral expression of the community's pain and outrage.
Take people out. Don't do it.
As the tension mounted, the judge delivered Payton's sentence with solemn gravity, sealing his fate behind bars for the rest of his days. The judge declared Payton would never see the light of day as a free man ever again, condemning him to a life devoid of liberty. But Payton's courtroom reckoning wasn't unique. History had witnessed similar scenes of raw emotion and unbridled fury, like the moment a parent lunged at Larry Nassar, the disgraced sports doctor facing charges of sexual abuse. In the end, Payton's tale served as a chilling reminder of the consequences of hate and violence, etching his name into a harrowing chapter of judicial history. As the courtroom emptied, the echoes of shattered lives lingered, a haunting testament to the enduring impact of senseless tragedy. Dwayne Smith. Dwayne Smith's presence in the courtroom cast a shadow of dread, a reminder of the terror he had unleashed upon unsuspecting victims. As the proceedings unfolded, the air crackled with a mixture of anguish and fury, a poignant backdrop to the voices of those affected by his heinous acts. The families of Dwayne's victims stood before him, their faces etched with sorrow and anger, each word a dagger aimed at his conscience. Through tear-stained eyes, they recounted the lives he had stolen and the pain he had inflicted upon their once peaceful existence. Father of the victim attacked him in the court. In the hushed courtroom, the weight of Dwayne's crimes hung heavy, each testimony a stark reminder of the irreparable harm he had caused. Yet, amidst the grief and rage, there lingered a glimmer of defiance. a determination to confront the perpetrator and demand justice for the lives he had shattered. But Dwayne remained silent, his gaze fixed on the floor as if unable to meet the accusatory stares of his victims' loved ones. The gravity of his actions weighed heavily upon him, a burden he could never hope to escape. Dwayne's fate was sealed. A lifetime behind bars, a stark reminder of the consequences of his actions. As the courtroom emptied, the echoes of grief and rage lingered, a haunting testament to the enduring impact of his senseless violence. Kwin Boes, Kwin Boes, a name that sent shivers down the spines of those who had borne witness to his reign of terror. As the courtroom doors creaked open, anticipation hung heavy in the air, mingled with the palpable tension of a community seeking closure and justice. With solemn determination, the families of Kwin's victims stepped forward, their eyes burning with a mixture of grief and righteous anger. Each word they spoke was a testament to the lives he had torn asunder and the scars he had left upon their hearts. He was attacked by the victim's family in the court. In the hushed confines of the courtroom, the weight of Kwin's crimes loomed large, casting a dark shadow over all who bore witness. Each testimony served as a poignant reminder of the devastation wrought by his actions, a stark contrast to the remorseless figure that sat before them. But Kwin remained stoic, his expression betraying little emotion, as if shielded by an impenetrable fortress of indifference. The gravity of his crimes seemed lost on him, a chilling reminder of the depths of his depravity. With the court's decision, Kwin's fate was sealed, a lifetime confined within the walls of a prison cell, a fitting punishment for the magnitude of his transgressions. As the proceedings drew to a close, the echoes of grief and rage lingered, a poignant reminder of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable tragedy. Lindy Jones. Lindy Jones. A name that echoed with a weight of sorrow and anguish in the hearts of those who had suffered at her hands. As the courtroom filled with somber faces and tense anticipation, the families of Lindy's victims braced themselves to confront the perpetrator of their pain. With trembling voices and tear-filled eyes, they stepped forward, each one bearing the burden of their loss like a heavy chain around their hearts. Their words, raw with emotion, carried the weight of a collective grief that could never truly be assuaged. In the solemn confines of the courtroom, the magnitude of Lindy's crimes hung heavy in the air, a stark reminder of the devastation she had wrought upon the lives of innocent victims. Each testimony served as a poignant reminder of the depth of her depravity, a stark contrast to the remorseless figure that sat before them. Yet, Lindy remained impassive, her expression betraying little emotion, as if shielded by an impenetrable wall of indifference. The gravity of her crimes seemed lost on her, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurked within her soul. In the court, victim's father unleashed on killer.
Your Honor, I just want to let you know. Took from me. They took away my only child.
As she speaks, with Jones standing just a few feet away, it apparently becomes too much for Willie Sr. to take.
It's been so hard.
As the judge delivered Lindy's sentence, the courtroom fell silent, the words reverberating with finality. In that moment, Lindy's fate was sealed, a lifetime confined within the walls of a prison cell, a fitting punishment for the magnitude of her transgressions. As the proceedings drew to a close, the echoes of grief and rage lingered, a haunting testament to the enduring impact of her senseless violence. As the gavel falls and the courtroom empties, the echoes of anguish and rage linger in the air, a haunting reminder of the lives forever altered by the events that unfolded within those walls. Thank you for joining us on this journey of reflection and resolution. Your support and engagement are vital as we continue to shine a light on the pursuit of justice in our communities. We invite you to subscribe to our channel and join us as we explore stories of courage, resilience, and the triumph of the human spirit. Together, we can make a difference. Remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you for being a part of our community.